Hey there, good to have you around. I want to tell you about the Samsung Q990D the way someone who's lived with it for weeks talks about it, because once you've heard it right, there's no going back. You're the kind of person who doesn't settle for just sound. You care about atmosphere, depth, you want audio that matches the ambition of your films, games, and music. You know what cinematic sound should feel like, not just what you've been stuck with. Before you dive deeper, take a moment to check the current price and availability. Things move quickly. Remember the old setup, cheap soundbars, weak bass, dialogue that felt thin or distant, action scenes that lacked impact. It did the job, but it never made you lean forward in your seat. Maybe you accepted it for a while. But inside you sensed that something was missing. Then you powered on the Q990D and the change hit you. The first time a quiet scene turned into an entire living room engulfed in subtle ambience, you felt the difference. Footsteps in a horror movie, rain pattering outside a car in a drama, a swelling orchestral score in a space opera, suddenly sound had layers. Everything felt wider, deeper, more real. Whether you're watching a late-night film, diving into a dramatic gaming session, or just playing music while cooking, the sound doesn't just accompany, it fills the room. The surround system, the rear speakers, the Atmos overhead effects, everything works together. You feel like you're not just listening from a couch, but inside the scene itself. If you've paused because you thought maybe your old speakers were good enough, don't wait too long. Check the link before prices or availability shift. Maybe you worry it'll be overkill, too big for your space, or more than you need for casual watching. What surprised me was how it raised everything. Even simple daily stuff, a chill soundtrack, a YouTube video, a podcast, sounds more vivid, more alive. The charm doesn't demand blockbuster audio, it enhances even everyday sounds. Walking into a room and hearing that immersive, surround quality gives you a quiet pride. It's a setup that says you care, not just about visuals, but about how stories and moments feel. You own something built with intention. Deep, rich audio that fills every corner. Surround sound that pulls you into scenes. Crisp detail and dialogue and effects you didn't know you were missing. Music that hits with presence and emotion. A cinematic experience every time you press play. Sure, it takes space. It might be more than a basic speaker setup. But once you hear this level of immersion, going back feels like silence. If today feels right to make sound matter, check if the Samsung Q990D is still available. Don't wait. This is the kind of upgrade you'll want from day one.